We are back for another one of our episodes. That is, rather new shows, that is The Ultimatum Season 2. And we are covering episode 4 through 7. Yes, we're going to blaze through it. I'm going to try to blaze through it, okay? And we're calling this one Catching Feelings. Are you the one? X changeover equals change of heart. So who's going to be having a change of heart and who's not, and who's what and who's there? All kinds of things. Let's see here. X changeover equals change of heart. So who's going to be having a change of heart and who's not, and who's what and who's there? All kinds of things. Let's see here. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, sorry. I know. It's like out of control. Anyhow. Okay, let's see here. Everybody ready? Kidding. Well, let's just have fun, okay, since my allergies are like here to like irritate the shock out of me. Okay, so it is time to sip and tell, you messy lovers. You know, I have to say, brutal honesty is the best policy, isn't it? Well, except when that means you're partnering up with someone momentarily, and that someone is someone's boo, who you know, and obviously that's going to bring in all kinds of harsh opinions, ego smashing and rising, growing friction, or just like plain old cruel curiosity by way of the telltale heart. So let's just get right on it, shall we? Anyway, so episode 4 has the newly formed couples catching feelings, having heart-to-heart talks, trying to anyway. Honestly, I mean, some of them were painful, so I'm not even gonna go to all of them. So we've got like sizzling bonds and ice cold walls. You ready? At the onset, Ryan and Trey hit it off like they've been dating for 7 damn years, or near damn that long. Those two, I tell ya, they go along like butter to pecan ice cream. Get it? They do still have some uncomfortable awkwardness, but they're really cute. And Ryan has not lived with anyone, but she just vibes with Trey like completely. And I'm sad to say, but actually happy to say as well, I'm rooting for the both of them. I know. Why, Auntie Sarsci? Why? Well, sometimes who you are in your relationship isn't really who you should be in a relationship with, or who you're with in a relationship isn't, you know what I mean. Anyway, some are just coasting along with wide eyes, hoping that their partner will one day give them the much needed commitment or something that they're yearning for. But sometimes, and most times, lust is just lust, period. But these two, I really do ship them. I mean, holy smokies. If Ryan's boyfriend James doesn't see the diamond he has in his pocket, well, it's time to go to the doctors and get LASIK. Or better yet, just go chase a unicorn and leave the diamond in someone else's capable hands. I'm just saying. Trey, hello. You got this, boo. Anyway, speaking of, James is partnered with Raya, who coincidentally is also Trey's, well, his old partner, who seems to get along well enough with James, but strikes me as someone who doesn't really know what she wants. Like neither does he apparently, or he wouldn't have dragged her into the dragged his girlfriend into the show. But it's not neither here nor there now. Raya strikes me as like this ice queen, but with a burning core. But she's willing to show you her mini layers, obviously, provided that you can show her that you can be trusted, or that you watch TikTok videos for romantic nights, ideas. I mean, she wants to be dated. She wants to have like, she wants to be gifted. She wants to be lavished. She's young and have dreams, and maybe those dreams are far beyond the horizon. So maybe it's really those unspoken dreams that she wants to pursue, while also keeping her feelings close to her chest because of, according to her past trauma. I mean, girl, it's high time you get a therapist, or talk to a pastor, or talk to a clergywoman, or talk in depth to a trusted friend or family member, or your boyfriend Trey. Shaking my damn head. You guys live together. Like, really though? Honestly? I mean, you know, you don't want it to seem like you've been using him just so you don't have to live, like, and pay rent. But, girl, it sure is looking like that. I'm just saying. James, for his part, is simply lusting after Raya. That's all it is. I don't think he likes her emotionally or romantically, just lusting over someone new who is accessible and is hotty. Hotty. I mean, who knows if they're going to actually do, like, you know, the crazy bam bam while we're living together. But anyway, he's far too indecisive, so he's probably not going to do that. And while he seems to have sweet words and the right ones to say at the right time, he's not selling anything I need or want at all. At all. I give him credit for being straightforward to Raya about what intimacy looks like to her and his trepidation with that idea, but I'm still not buying what he's selling. So moving on along to Kat and Antonio. These two are best buddies at best. At best. Like, I give them a C. That's the best I can come up with. And really just going through the motion of the show, because their actual objective, their final objective, is to be engaged and ultimately be married. So, look, they're trying, right? They're trying. I mean, they put their partners out for the world to see what kind of partners they are, or not kind of partners they are. But yeah, I mean, Kat has a stable career. She's very passive and agreeable, and really just a sweet, hopeful lady. Antonio, for his part, he does admit to being financially insecure compared to his girlfriend Roxanne, who is like an energy rabbit hustler who has brought her financial success and stability by doing what she does best, hustling. But at the same time, though, I feel like if he's unable to match her ability to make that sort of effort, just the success, the time, the energy, the dedication it takes to be successful in her field. I don't even know what Roxanne's field is. He does admit that he's happy to just, you know, play video games for hours. Then there's streaming platforms that he can actually use to propel himself to make some extra money from that, or even use those platforms as his full-time job. I mean, look, it's called like a Mr. Beast and all the other streamers that are like huge on YouTube. Or it doesn't even have to be YouTube. It could just be like Twitch or whatever strikes his fancy. And now with Alex and Roxanne, these two have like business as their foundation, which makes it easy for them to find common ground. There's like some sparks flying between them, but I don't think it's gonna be anything, you know, romantic. It's more like two business partners. I mean, ego versus ego. That's really all there is to it. I don't know if Roxanne is really looking for a romantic partner that would like fulfill her. Or maybe she really is just, you know, she's just happy to have somebody string along. Like Antonio. I mean, you know, if she wanted to, she could have met somebody who is at the same level as her financially, right? But she chose somebody who's well below her median salary, let's just say. And complains about him but doesn't really want to be without him. So I'm just saying you take what you need to take from that. Anyway, uh yeah, yeah, I just can't with those two. uh Moving on along to the changeover, Raya is obviously uncomfortable with Trey admitting he's caught feelings for Ryan, and James is feeling that way as well because Ryan is at the table telling Trey that she thinks he would make a great husband one day, going so far as to tell him she can imagine life with Trey. Like, oh wow, Nelly. I do like them together though, I really do. But I still feel bad for their partners, who, I mean, then again, if they're not ready to commit or at least grow together with their partners in the near future, much less now, why are they crying wolf? You know what I mean? Ugh, what a waste. Anyway, during the change of heart episode, Raya and Trey seem to have come to the pinnacle of the issues in their relationship. That they truly have diverging ideas of being in a committed relationship where one needs to overcompensate for the other by compromising to please the other. Well, like I said, therapy. Therapy, therapy, therapy. Even if they don't choose each other in the end, at least they can share their deepest feelings with each other in the comfort of a couch in a licensed professional's office who can help them figure out the. And that's a couple. Next, we have Alex and Kat meeting up with her best friends, or friends. I think it's her best friends, and who, rightfully so, grill Alex about his decision moving forward in relation to Kat and their relationship. I mean, bravo. 3 snaps for those two girls. Like, yes, honey, you can lunch with Auntie Sarsci any day of the week, you loyal, protective queens, you. And back to Roxanne and Antonio, even though I don't really want to. I do really feel like the power dynamics, and even between those two, the ultra alpha woman versus the scared little pet. I mean, at least you have to give him credit. He does use his man voice every now and again, usually against Alex, and his propensity for giving his opinions on Roxanne and Antonio's relationship. But hey, again, at least Antonio feels like the big man then, right? Now, James and Ryan, these two, they had an earth shaking argument that lasted hours. I mean, holy hell. Holy hell. That conversation seemed to swing from Trey and Ryan's closeness to just the most mundane thing. And even though James didn't seem to raise his voice at Ryan per the episode, I sure as hell would be exhausted about him dredging his back up hour after hour, minute after minute. Like, dang, man. Just go to bed. Go run a marathon. Or do something productive to get that crazy out of you. Like, holy shiz. That argument lasted hours. Ooh, I tell you, I would have been like, oh, Auntie Sarsci's already got gray hair. I mean, her head would have been all white. Every single one of my strands would have been all white. I mean, although James did end up apologizing, for me, that mea culpa was just a little too late. For me, okay? I mean, I'm not Ryan, obviously. I can't deal with the ego and the passive aggressive stupidity from anybody. I guess I can't. And he is highly educated, so that even makes it worse. Worse, worse, worse. And after all of that, we are now at the last few episodes, or last episodes of this, or scenes of this crazy roller coaster ride. And at the end of episode 7, the first couple to meet for their ultimatum, the final ultimatum, like, are you going to choose me? Are you going to choose somebody else? Is Trey and Raya. Both, I have to say, they are matching. I mean, they are still a couple technically. Both are matching in their red, which makes me think they kind of planned this, but not really. But, you know, when they actually meet at the end of the pergola, the two of them did not look like they were excited to see each other after not having spent the night together. Or I don't know how many days they didn't have they had to like spend away from each other. But it just seemed like they were on a blind date. Like they're just meeting. And there was such an awkwardness between them. Like this wall between them. I mean, are we to take that as an omen of what's to come? Maybe. Should we? I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see for the next episode because, darlings, that is it. And I, you know, look, I have my bets on some people and I have my, like, well, ciao for now. Forever, maybe. For some other couples. So, who knows? Who do you think is going to stay together after all this dramatic antics and the roller coaster ride? Well, my money is on. You already know. Anyway, do keep being fabulous, little you, because you are all kinds of fabulous. And how else would you but be fabulous? And remember to leave grace for others and to journey in gratitude. Auntie Sarsci will be leaving you now. I will see you on the next go round. Talk to you later, darling.